Hey, Shalom. Before I start, I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Akakudash, and double honors to the apostles and to the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and mercy to the elect out there throughout the four winds of the earth who are preaching and teaching this word in truth and in sincerity. Okay, there's been a lot of talks about about Trump saying during a speech that he doesn't want to only get rid of people that are here illegally, but also people who do bad things in this country that he also wants to get rid of them. And then I want to say it was in the same speech that he had said that he wants to make some kind of a system to show exception for farmers that have workers, and that they would come up with a system for the farmer to be responsible and to be the owners of those 10 or 15 workers that they have on the farm, which is basically like slavery. I mean, if you own people and you're responsible for them, it sounds like just slavery to me. But hey, that's how you make that is how you make America great again, because the only time that America was ever truly great was when they had slaves. All right. And let me get this real quick. I think what's that one that says condemned by Allah, Psalms. Give me one moment. I had it right here on my phone pulled up. Psalms 94. And verse 19 I'll start at. And it says, "In the multitude of my thoughts within me, thy comforts delight my soul. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by a law? They gather themselves together against the soul of the righteous, and condemn the innocent blood." See? And they're gonna frame uh mischief by a law because they're also doing away with the I think it's called Hancus corpus, which is basically which will deny people to a right of a trial. So if they gather up someone to deport them, that is going to deny them a trial. All right. And the scriptures prophesy of this coming to fruition. So for people that think that it's too far fetched, enemy come in like a flood. I'm gonna hold a few on deck here before they escape me. Okay. Let's get the one that I was gonna get. Second Ezra 16. Because when he had said in the statement that he wants to do away with all who basically don't do anything good for this country, like people who commit crimes or people who basically cause issues, amongst society, and the prophets are going to be grouped in with those people because of what we preach and teach. But that's all right, man. It's all prophecy, man. The scriptures say that everything works for the good for them that love Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And the scriptures do say that some of us shall be cast into prison. So it's all right. Let's see. find this one. It's somewhere here. Second Ezra 16 and 70. And it says, "For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord." All right. And in an insurrection is a violent rising up against. So there's going to be a violent rising up against those who preach and teach the word of the Lord. It says, "They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord." And that's exactly what Esau is about to come down with. You know, he's not going to be all nice anymore. He's not going to play nice. You know, he's going to buff up these ICE troops. All right. They're probably going to be performing whole sweeps of certain areas, which could be why we saw them doing downtown city drills in downtown LA a few years back. Man, these devils have been preparing for these things. It says in verse 72, "For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire." Yep. It says, actually, let me get one more verse here. It says, "Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same." That's right. Okay, because the because we could easily be taken up just to simply have our faith tried, and the Lord will deliver. Isaiah 59 and 19, and it says, "So shall they fear the name of Yahweh from the west, um, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh shall lift up a standard against him." You know, and the reason that I got this was because it says when the enemy shall come in like a flood, because when they send out a hit to go get a certain somebody or a certain amount of people, they're gonna send out like one, two, maybe even three little SWAT buses. You know, because that's how Esau works, man. He works very tactically. Okay, they're going to surround the perimeter of the house. You know, because even this devil knows that there are strength in numbers, so that's why that additional cops always pull up on another cop if they have somebody like on the side of the road or something. This is the book of Revelation 12 and verse 12, and it says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time." And he sees the certain events that are taking place and throughout the earth, and that his time is nearing its end. All right, they just had a whole government meeting or something like that about about UFOs, unidentified aerial phenomena. And then a few days after that, they're now recording the third ever recorded mystery object coming into the solar system, going, I think it said, over 150 miles per hour. There was a image captured today or yesterday, like a big red bolt of lightning coming up off of the earth. And plus, you have the prophets out here preaching and teaching of his downfall. So this devil knows what time it is. The scriptures say that thou believest that there is one God, thou doest well. The devils also believe and they tremble. So they know. That's why that they're gonna get more and more ruthless. Because they're gonna want and try so hard to accomplish their agenda. To be like the Most High. To have an implanted device or devices in people to be able to track absolutely everything about them and to be able to control everything about them. You know, and he has created artificial intelligence to assist him in doing that. All right, those are basically his angels, man. You know, to fight for him. But with that being said, just a real quick one. And before I close it out, I'm gonna give all praises, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh Bashim, Hashab Bashim, Makakudas, and Shalom.